To codify a geographical entity in U-DISE, what you have to do is you have to start the school database module, and then from this initial splash screen click on continue. It will take you to the school database username and password authentication screen, where you have to type the username and password. Please remember that this username is the Oracle user in which the data for a particular district or a state is existing. Then type the username and the correct authenticated password and click on OK. If the username and password provided by you is correct, then it will take you to the next screen, which is academic year selection screen, from where you can select the state, select the district, and select the academic year in which you want to initialize a geographical entity. Continue with the 2014-15. Then initialization is also called as codification in U-DISE, and codification means to assign a unique code for each and every geographical entity like district, block, village, cluster, school, habitation, panchayat, municipality, city, parliamentary constituency, assembly constituency, or an educational block. These are the geographical entities which can be codified or which can be initialized in U-DISE. First of all, we will see how to codify a block within a district. For initialization or codification of a block in a district, go to Codify menu, click on Blocks. It will take you to the screen where all the block names are already existing. The existing block names are listed. Type the new block name and specify whether the block name which you have typed is a tribal block or a non-tribal block. If it is a tribal block, then click yes. If it is a non-tribal block, then click no, and click on save button. Suppose we are typing here, then specify tribal yes no, and then click on save button. When you click on save button, it will automatically generate a 6-digit unique block code for the given block. Now, how does this 6-digit block code is created? This 6-digit block code is comprising of first 2 digits are state code, next 2 digits are district code. That means the district code is of 4 digits. 0601 is a district code for in this case. Then in last 2 digits are the block sequence number. After initialization of a block or codification of a block, you can initialize the entities under a block like villages. Under villages there are schools and habitation. Under block there are villages, clusters, and panchayats. Now how to initialize a village? Go to Codify menu, go to entities under block, and go to click on villages. Select the block name under which you want to initialize a new village. Type the new village name and then click on save button. It will automatically generate a 9-digit unique village code. Remember that block code was of 6 digit, and then village code under a particular block is a 9-digit. That means 3 more digits are added into the block code, which also means that there can be maximum of 999 villages or wards in a block. Villages are termed in a rural area, whereas in the urban areas the concept of, instead of concepting the conceptualization of villages, there are wards. So 9 digits for village code. Similarly, entities under block, you can initialize a cluster. Now what is a cluster? Cluster is a group of 20 to 25 schools which are created as a cluster, and out of these 20-25 schools, one school is termed as a CRC, Cluster Resource Center, and the headmaster of that particular school is treated as a CRC coordinator, Cluster Resource Center coordinator. The CRC coordinator is responsible for distribution of the distribution of the data capture format to all the schools falling under his or her jurisdiction, and collecting the filled in data capture formats from all the schools of that particular cluster falling under his or her jurisdiction, and verification of each and every form. Each and every form is each and every data capture format is to be completely 100% verified by the CRC coordinator. Now how to initialize a cluster? Go to Codify, entities under a block, click on cluster. It will ask you for the block name. Select a block under which you want to initialize a cluster. Initially, or we can say that the cluster name is the name of that particular school. Either you type that name of that particular school which is treated as cluster, or type a name given to that particular cluster. Then specify the school code. Specify the school code. School code means, because in DISE each and every school is given a unique 11-digit school code, and here we have to specify that we are treating this particular school as a cluster. So here you can specify the school code. It will be saved in the database, and when you click on save, it will automatically generate a unique code for each and every cluster, that is of 10 digits cluster code. Again, out of this 10 digit, first 2 digits are state code, next 2 are district code, next 2 are block code, and then in the last there are 4 digits added to the block code, that is cluster sequence number. That means in a block, within a block, in a district, there can be 9999 clusters. So like this you can specify, you can initialize or codify a cluster. After initialization of a cluster, after codification of a cluster, you can specify a panchayat. You can codify a panchayat. Select the block. Again the method is same. Select the block and type the panchayat name. Again, when you click on save, it will generate a 9-digit panchayat code. Again, up to 6 digits it's a block code, and the last 3 digits are panchayat sequence number. Similarly, entities under a block were villages, clusters and panchayat, but within a village there are schools and habitations. Now how to initialize a school? Go to Codify menu, entities under block, entities under village, and click on school. Now select the block in which you want to initialize a school, in which you want to codify a school. Within that block, select a village, under which village you want to initialize the school, because each and every school will be under any particular village. The school cannot be outside the village or ward. In rural areas, that geographical area which is termed as village in rural area are termed as are specified as urban areas. In urban areas it is called as wards. So type the school name which you want to initialize and then click on save. Now after confirmation, it will create a unique school code which is of 11-digit length. Now again, how does the 11-digit school code is created? First 2 digits are state code, next 2 digits are district code, next 2 digits are block code. That means up to 6 digits it is the same, the block code. Next 3 are the village code. So that means total 9 digits for village code. After that, within a village, 2 digits are kept for school sequence number, which also means that in rural area, under a village there can be maximum 99 schools, and in urban area under a particular ward there can be maximum 99 schools. So this is how you specify how you codify, how you initialize a school. Other than school, under a block, under a village there are habitations, and under a block you can initialize clusters. How to initialize a cluster? That we had already seen. How to initialize a panchayat we had seen. Other than these, there are other geographical entities like educational blocks, assembly constituencies, parliamentary constituency, municipality and city. These are not bound to any particular block. These are directly linked with the district. So these are not entities under block, these are entities directly under a district. So what you have to do is, for initializing any educational block, just go to Codify menu, go to other entities and click on educational block. Type the name of the educational block, and then again, like we had specified in the CD block, community development block, specify the tribal or non-tribal location of this particular block. After that, in other entities you can initialize a assembly constituency. Click on assembly constituency and type the assembly constituency name. After that, click on the save. It will create a 8-digit assembly constituency code irrespective of any block. Similarly, you can initialize a parliamentary constituency. Similarly, you can initialize a municipality. Type the municipality name. It will again generate a 7-digit code for this given municipality, because first 4 digits will be state and district code, and the last 3 digits will be the municipality sequence number. Similarly, you can initialize city. Just click on the Codify menu, go to other entities and click on city. It will bring you to the screen where you can type the city name, and automatically when you click on save, it will generate a 7-digit city code, unique city code. This is how you can generate a entity, how you can codify a entity in DICE. The codification also means creating a new unique code for each and every entity, like district, block, village, cluster, school, habitation, panchayat, municipality, city, or assembly constituency or parliamentary constituency. These are the geographical entities which can be initialized or codified in DICE.